Hi guys, welcome to Crypto 101, the home of value and good information when it comes to cryptocurrency, trading and investment in general. Bitcoin is trading above $20,000 as we're expecting the Fed interest rate today, and we're going to be seeing if we're going to put another hike on it, maybe by 75 basis point or 1%, or rather we're going to see them slowing down their pedal and not just pushing it up any longer, and these are going to affect the market. Obviously, even though we've seen the chart, we've seen how the market have been slowly but surely maintaining above 20,000 US dollars, and even the market cap above 1 trillion. So we're going to look at the market, we're going to look at what is going to happen concerning the interest rate today, and we're going to discuss all of that on the show today, so you do not want to miss it, because I'm still going to share with you where you need to place your trade, where you need to place your buy, your sell, and all of that on today's show. So you do not want to miss that. You need to sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. My name is Ahmed Oladmeji Kazim, and welcome to the Bitcoin and Breakfast Show, where we trade it and we don't gamble it. Before I go further, you can see right now the market has been squeezing itself all the way to 20,500. I haven't tested 20,200 2 days ago, and yesterday, which was the new month, we saw the market come down, just test around 2,300, and now since then it's been recovering or moving slowly, because I told you yesterday, if you watch the show, that we're going to see the market squeezing itself just to maintain the movement till the time the news will come out, because that's where everyone is waiting for, the almighty interest rate decision, and we're going to be seeing that today through the Fed, and we do not want to miss that. So let's check out some news about it. We can see Bitcoin holds above 20K ahead of Fed interest rate, and the largest cryptocurrency by market cap was up ever so slightly by 0.2% at the time of writing, and right now it's trading at 20,500 plus. And also we have here that Bitcoin double top rejection could see downtrend resume, and I believe this could happen because we've seen double top years accepted. But what I'm thinking is, if the interest rate decision today is not favorable, we might see, and let me show you, we might see something that is going to blow our mind off. You can see we're going to have the FOMC statement around 8 p.m. Central African time, and we're going to see the press conference 30 minutes after that. So we need to be careful, because if the news is not really in favorable of investors, I'm telling you, they're going to pull some money away from BTC. We might see Bitcoin going down to probably the 17,005 zone, and now see if you're going to be able to hold it or probably break below it. And if you break below it, it's a bad news for BTC might go as low as 16K, 14K, and even probably 12,000 that everyone has been waiting for. And you can see over here that someone said closing below orange line would give us a breakdown, which is correct. And also, we know we've been seeing the Fed money printing has been causing a lot of damages in the economy, talking about the stimulus and all of that caused the inflation, and now is making them to keep increasing the interest rate so they can balance the economy, and we need to watch out for that. And also, we're expecting the Fed to again raise the interest rate by 17 basis points, then lay the ground for a step down. But this, I'm not going to say it's going to happen until the news comes out later today. That's when we can categorically accept that, okay, this is what is going to happen concerning the interest rate. And also, Fed watcher hope for dovish tilt in 2023 as new FOMC voter influence policy. So all of this is what we're going to be looking at today, because we need to be very, very careful. Whenever we're having interest rate, that's when we see the market moving crazy. They kick the buyer out, they come down, kick the seller out, then maintain the position where they want to go to. But on this show, we're going to tell you when and how you can get into the market without not losing your asset or your money. So what do you need to do? Let's go to the chart quickly and see how the chart has been uh, ranging ever since we've been expecting this interest rate decision. And you can see on my chart right here, let me go to higher time frame so we can get it from there. See right here, this is what I'm expecting to happen. That's what I'm doing. I'm even holding a trade. I short a trade since 2700. It came down to 2200. I didn't take profit. It went up. I closed it. Then I came back in again. And if you can see, the market haven't even moved past this zone, which is 2700, because there's a structure created there. And I'm expecting by the time the news is going to come out, we might see the market shoot up to mitigate this zone, then come down, or just come down directly to this 18,000 and 17,000 zone that we've been expecting the market to come and mitigate back since. But what do we need to watch out for today? We know the interest rates have been increasing, I think, consecutively 4 times in a row by 75 basis points, 25 basis points, and we're expecting them to do the same thing today based on the sources we've been getting. But we hope it's going to be the other way around, because if the news should come out and Fed are not increasing the rate, I'm telling you, we might see BTC break out and we'll see other cryptocurrency follow. And is that possible? Yes, that is possible. I'm going to show you on the daily candle. Let me show you that quickly before we move to, you can see it here. We'll be having this buying and selling forming kind of order block here. And whenever we're seeing something like this on a daily, yes, we're not seeing it from the bottom, we're seeing it from the top. But sometimes it might be a continuation to break out this structure at 21,056. So that's why I'm saying today you need to be careful. You don't want to gamble anything. You need to play by the book. If you know it's going to be a buy, you set your buy stop. If you know it's going to be a sell, you sell your sell stop. But we're going to show you that in a nutshell. But what I'm trying to say is you can see this movement right here. Sorry about my charts. You can see this movement right here yesterday. You see, this shows the buy and sell at the same time. This is like order block now, and it's very important in trading, especially when the news is coming. So that means they're preparing themselves down to now know if they're going to push the market down or push the market up. Depends on what the interest rate comes out to be. And we saw the GDP was okay, the job earning decision job jolts minute was okay. So now we've been seeing some good whatever about it, and now they might want to just raise it for the last time, now knowing before the next interest rate the economy must have balanced, and they will start now reducing it. But we can't guess. We don't hope to just want to play by rumor. We need to hear the news. The moment we have the news, we know what the market is going to prove. But even on the chart already, I'm still going to tell you what is going to happen. And I can tell you, if you've been watching our show, we've been more than 99% right when it comes to chart analysis and even giving signals so you can make some money for yourself. So I'm expecting this to play out in a way, because this is like another block for me, yet not confirmed yet, but I'm saying it's already formed. So if the market starts shooting up, it's correct. And if you see the continuation coming down to come and form another block, it is correct. You understand? So that's that on the daily candle. Let's now go back to our normal chart analysis and see if we need to get into the market now or we need to wait a bit. Let me tell you what I've been seeing from the market, and I'm going to tell you what I'm doing, and I can even show you my trades that I've been taking. So right now, if you look at this, since we were able to touch 18,100 back, we failed to break that zone, because I didn't we were able to break this zone now. Maybe we'll see the market dipping down and break below 17.5. But we've been holding, you can see we have support here 1, support here 2, support here 3, and that is what 18,100 zone. And you can see where I have all these other blocks. I just highlighted them so I know when the market gets there, I need to know what to do. So what do you need to do right now? This is what you need to do. Here, we feel like the cycle has been completed and we saw this fake out. They didn't break this in the body, only breaks it by the week. So what do we need to do? This is what we need to do. We have a structure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 complete. Now we have another pullback here. We're expecting what we call liquidity grab, and they can do that today because I tell you, whenever something big or loss or I don't know, I just mean something huge happened in the market, they like to blame it on something, and that's what they do. And what are they going to blame it on today? They're going to blame it on the FOMC. I'm telling you, they're going to blame it on the interest rate today and watch it played out. As I'm saying it, you just stick to the channel and you understand. Now, what I'm expecting the market to do today is, haven't we seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? I am expecting a liquidity grab. And what would the liquidity grab be? I'm expecting the market to do like this, to squeeze. Probably we might have a shoot up just to fake it out. Then the market calm down and just kill all the buyers around this zone. And I'm expecting it whenever it comes down, if it fails to break this 19,200, we might see a massive retrace back, just like what it did here. Let me show you. You can see what happened here was interest rate too. See, we have let me show you. You can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fake out, the market did the normal thing. You understand? But normally the market was supposed to go because when you're having a symmetric triangle, what you see is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have a fake out as number 5. The market will come down, but we never break the number 2. But you see, they broke the number 2 down to come and mitigate this 18,100 support back. Now the market recovered quickly and took us back to 20,000. That exactly might happen again today because I just feel like the bull run is around the corner. We've seen Ye talking about cryptocurrency. We've seen Elon Musk buying Twitter and has been speaking about Doge. We saw Doge even jumping about 100 and something % last month and is still holding on to it and all of that. So I believe we might see those trades playing out today. So how are you going to protect yourself and not lose your money? It is very simple. Not simple as I'm saying, but if you subscribe to our channel and stick to the show, definitely it will become simple to you because we're going to share the trick you two need to do. So this is what you need to do. You do not need to rush. You do not need to place a trade if you're not in the trade already. You do not need to buy or sell if you're not in the trade already. What you need to do is you just need to place your buy stop above this. You see, place your buy stop above 2,700 and put your sell stop below 2,200. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Place your buy stop above 2,700 and your sell stop below 2,200. So you don't cut between the 20 and the 700 movement because they might push it up, push it down, then you liquidate it. So for you to be safe, just put it up here. Or even to be, if you want to have peace of mind and you believe, oh, the moment we break it, they might bring it down, you can put it above this 2840. Because anything that makes us break this zone, that means this structure will become valid. You understand? And if it even retraces back and fails to break this 2,300 and fails to break this 2,200, definitely the market will continue moving up. You see, so that's the trick you need to play today. And you just need to be careful when you're setting your buy stop and your sell stop because sometimes you need to be watchful. They might not take you in. I've experienced that on Binance. I've experienced that on ByBit. And if you experience something like that, please comment down below in the comment section. And I think we need to let these guys know why are they doing something like that. Because imagine you put a sell stop and a buy stop and you believe, oh, you have a trade winning and you come back and you see that they did not even activate you, and that's why sometimes using the native broker is better, because they will always take your trade. Even though it's against them, they will take it, because if they don't take it, you can have a chat with them. But these new exchanges, but you can't blame crypto here because it's not yet regulated, so you need to be watchful and make sure when the time is approaching, you need to make sure you're watching your trade and see if they kick you in, fine. If they don't kick you in, you need to put yourself in by using the market function instead of using the limit, because sometimes the limit fails to activate. So that's what we'll be expecting today while we're waiting for the Fed interest rate. We'll be waiting to see if we're going to break 2200, then it's a pure short, and see if you're going to break 2700 without coming down to break 2300. That's good. Once we break 2700 and we fail to break 2300, you can leave the trade, let the trade roll, because it might be we're going to break 21k, and I bet you if you break 21k, we're going to 25,000 thereabouts. I can categorically tell you. Not financial advice anyway, it's just what we've studied in the market, and we're trying to use this as an educational purpose for you guys to learn. So you need to do your own research and make sure you use your risk management reward, so you are not you are not in the middle of liquidating your asset or throw your money down the drain. So I think for BTC, that's what I'll be waiting for. But I still have a short, and I'm still holding to my short. I'm not closing it here because I came into the short around 740 thereabouts, and it gave me up to 24 hours in profit of about 500 and something. But I decided not to close because I've seen this structure being playing out, and I'm expecting a liquidity grab. So I know there might be some fake out, some movement just to want to kick people out, and I'm careful. So I'm going to be watching my trade. The moment it comes up here, I can take my profit, and the moment it comes down back to enter the zone where I know it's a short, then I'll take my shots. I bet you if you follow this rule, you will never lose your money. Not financial advice, but it's what I've studied in the market, and that's why I'm sharing that with you. And to get more of this, or maybe when the news break, we're still going to bring a new video to analyze the market sharply with you, so you can you might want to subscribe right now, like and share, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell so you do not miss anything on this show as we drop it for you. So on BTC is trading at 2500, and we're expecting the interest rate. People are saying we're going to see 75 basis point increase, and if it's like that, I expect the market to shoot down. You might see first move up, but I expect it to come down. And I believe before the time, probably we might see structure that's going to form a proper structure for us to know that, oh, maybe we're going to have the market come down or come up. Because right now, it's still a sell right now with the structure we are seeing right here. Even though we have a small symmetric triangle forming out from here, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. We might see 5 coming down there. We see the market pull back, then come down. But if you ask me what's my take on today's federal interest rate, I think we're going to see a short. That's what I'm expecting today. I'm expecting the market to fall off if they're going to increase it. But if the news came out and we find out it's not, they didn't increase anything, they leave it as it is, wow, we're going to see a lot of investors flocking into the market, and you don't want to miss that. And that might even start another bull run, or the beginning of another bull run we've been waiting for. So that's that on BTC. Let's check out ETH2 and see what possibly we could be expecting on ETH today. Sorry, ETH USD, Mr. Demage. If you've not subscribed to the channel, you need to do that right now. Support the channel by destroying the likes button as well. It's free of charge. You don't pay for that. Okay, now see, this is what we're expecting. We can see BTC has been roaming ETH is been roaming around 166. And if you watched the video yesterday, I told you we might come to touch this 166, and I think I'm right, because the market is there now. What are we now expecting? This is what I'm expecting, because ETH has been breaking from one zone to another. We saw 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we saw the continuation of the trend, which is now another. This is now supposed to be yellow because it's not continuation of the trend. Then this one too supposed to be yellow. This is now yellow. This is now yellow, you see. So what am I expecting to see on ETH now? I think before the news will come out, we might see ETH pull up a bit. You see, no, let me check quickly. 1, 2, then we break above. We have our 3, 4, then we have our 5 because we cannot write off this. Then we have a continuation of the trend, which is 1, 2, 3. Sometimes they make it 3, sometimes it's 5. You understand? A 3 or 5. So if we fail to break 1663, you understand? If we spike it or we fail to break the structure because it's been forming, the good entry is below 1,600. So if you miss that, no problem. You don't need to rush. Where do you need to put your shot on ETH today that we're expecting the news? You need to put your shot below 1,544. That's where you need to put your short. Where do you need to put your buy? You need to put your buy above 1,662. That's where you need to put your buy. 1,662 for buy, 1,544 for sell, below 1,544. That's what you need to do for Ethereum because this might be our potential red. Let me put it like that. You know, this might be our potential red because if we fail to break it, we might just come to touch it as mitigation, then we see the market dropping. Then now we have a new structure forming, our first yellow, second yellow, third yellow, fourth yellow, then we can now see structure of ETH. So today, if you're not in the market today, if you have a short, if you short the market at 1666, fine, good for you. But if you don't do that, you're waiting to take a trade now, or you want to wait until the news comes out, just put your buy stop above 1664 and put your sell stop below 1544. You understand? Make sure you use your risk reward management because the market can be manipulative sometimes and you don't want to be caught off guard. All what we're doing here, not financial advice, is just educational purpose. You need to do your research and know what you're doing, and do not forget to always place the amount you can afford to lose when you are trading. But if you subscribe to this channel and you've been watching all of it, you know we've been doing numbers and we've been a winning channel. So that's that on ETH. Put your buy stop above 1662 and your sell stop below 1544. That's what you need to do today. And stick to the channel because if you see any sharp movement in the market, we might want to drop a quick video as well so we can update you on what is happening in the market. So you don't want to miss it. So if you've not subscribed, you rather or better do that now. So that's that on ETH. Let's check out Dogecoin. Yesterday, I told you do not buy Dogecoin here because yes, Dogecoin is appreciating, but I said if you miss out, you do not need to jump into the market. So let's check what is going on right now with Dogecoin. Oh, my Doge has not been able to break the 1,000. Okay, we have a pull up above 1,000. That's 0.15 rather, and now we've been seeing a squeeze around there. I think probably a lot of people are waiting for the news as well to blame it on and to sell it off. And yesterday, I told you, where do you need to put your sell? You need to put your sell below 0.133. You understand? And I think I might even short Dogecoin because there's a lot of money to grab from here. See the movement. It's going to cancel all this movement to this point. That's about 100%. So if you put 1,000 and you short it, you might gain 1,000 back. Imagine if you put 5,000, if you put 10,000, you might gain 10,000 back. Not financial advice, do your own research. But I bet you this is what you need to do when it comes to Dogecoin. Dogecoin right now, it's simple and clear. This is what you need to do. Put your sell stop below 0.13. The moment we break below 0.13, I think you can put your sell stop. And if you want to continue moving upward, once we break 0.1590, you can put your buy stop there. But I feel like buying Dogecoin at this moment, to me, I don't think is advisable because this guy has moved so much and he moves in a nice way. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, so indirectly, I feel like let me remove all the drawings, then I show you nicely again. You see, let me plot it for you so you understand what I'm trying to say. You see, we have our 1, over here. We have our 1, we have our 2. Let me turn it to yellow, sorry. We have our 1, 2. We break above it to form 3. We have our 4. Then you can see this is above it. So definitely this is our 5. But there's always what I call liquidity grab. We might see liquidity grab, or we just see the market start falling from there. You understand? So what am I expecting to see on this chart now? I'm expecting it to come and break 0.13. If it breaks 0.13 shots Dogecoin, and I bet you're going to do well with it. So you need to be careful and know what you're doing when you're putting your money on this project, so you do not lose your money. So that's that on Dogecoin. I still believe Dogecoin is a sell. I'm not going to advise anybody to buy Dogecoin, because yesterday it was 0.15 and now it's now 0.14. And I told you yesterday, don't get into the market. And if the news is the interest rate is rate by 75 basis points as well, and we see Bitcoin crashing, Ethereum crashing, definitely Dogecoin and altcoins will follow. You understand? So that's that on Dogecoin. Then I'll check the economic calendar out and see what the market will look like and news we need to be expecting. We're going to be seeing Bank of Canada. We're going to see the government speaking today. We're going to see even the government New Zealand Bank too speaking today. And we're going to be expecting the non-farm employment change today. You know, we always have that every first Friday of the month. And also we're going to be expecting the almighty interest rate later after that. And we're going to be seeing press conference coming up 30 minutes after that as well. Excuse me. And tomorrow we'll be expecting CPI month-to-month in CFH, and we'll be seeing monetary policy in Bank of England. We saw that even they had to raise interest rate because the inflation rose to 10.1 in history. And also we'll be seeing monetary policy summary coming up in Bank of England, or in England as well, in Great Britain. And also we're going to be seeing their interest rates coming up tomorrow. Also, we're going to be seeing service PMI, and on Friday we're going to be expecting employment change in Canada, unemployment rate in Canada, average hour earnings month to month in United States, employment non-farm employment change in United States. So all these are what we should be looking at again in the market. So right now, let's check out the market cap and see what is going on in the market cap. Right now, the market cap is sitting at 1,220 billion, and also the trading volume in 24 hours is sitting at 72 billion. Dominance is at 38.7 and 19.1, talking about BTC and ETH respectively. And we can see Dogecoin has been falling. Dogecoin is trending, Coin98 is trending, and GAL also is trending. And we can see BTC has now dropped from appreciating for about how many to now 1.70% in the last 7 days and 0.15% in the last 1 hour. And Ethereum is now 7.5% in the last 7 days and 0.14% in the last 1 hour. And let's check out Dogecoin. The dog, we can see is still up for about 114% in the last 7 days, and it's been down 3% in the last 1 hour. Let's quickly check some coin on the top 100 like we normally do on this show, so you can have an understanding of what's going on. We can see Compound has now made it to 101, Cello at 103, and we can see even Stepping is now at 107, and Cadena is now at 123. From 101 to 123. I think the project is just filling a lot of people. So let's check out some NFT before we move out. Let's see some highest collections of NFT. Talking about top 10, we can see CryptoPunk sitting at number 1, Bot API sitting at number 2, Mutant Ape at number 3, Clone X at number 4, Azuki now down to number 5, and we can see Goda Cat Gang at number 9. And on the sister side, we are still above 1 trillion market cap, 90 billion trading volume in the last 24 hours, and 37.2% dominance talking about BTC, and 18.1% dominance talking about ETH. So that's now on the market watch, and if you've not subscribed to the channel, you might want to do that right now. Subscribe right here, like and share, and you can even turn on the notification bell so you can get all this juicy content as we drop it to your view immediately. So what is the fear and greed like today? We can see the fear and greed is sitting at the same thing that it was yesterday, sit at 30, because a lot of people have not been able to plug into the market because they're expecting the interest rate to play out today, and it's going to happen today. And I bet you a lot of people are ready to blame it on it, either sell or buy, because for any action that takes place on the chart, they need to blame it on something that is happening in the real life, so you don't question why the market is like that. But if you're a chart guru or you subscribe to a channel like this, we're going to be giving you the gist or the jack or the trick on how to play around so you can maximize your portfolio that you have. So that's that on today. Shout out to Instacash FX for sponsoring the show. And if you don't know Instacash FX, instacashfx.com, it's a place where you can buy and sell cryptocurrency, any of its kind. And also, if you want to learn how to trade, you want to know how to do all the things we've been talking about on the show, you can go to www.instacashfx.com and apply for free training, and you'll be called when it's time for your batch to be trained. And also, if you want to sell your Bitcoin, Ethereum, or other cryptocurrency, you can place your order online. You can place your order through their WhatsApp, and I bet you will get a good service from them. They're fast, reliable, and efficient. So let's check out the fear and greed today. Before we go, we've said the fear and greed is sitting at 30. And if you've not subscribed to the channel, please do that right now. All right, that's what I have for you on the show. Do not forget, we're expecting the interest rate to come up in some hours from now. You need to be careful if you're placing your trade. Do not over leverage. Do not buy more than what your account can hold. If not, you're going to lose all your money. All right, I still remain myself, Ahmed Oladmeji Kazim. Until I catch you on another beautiful episode of the Bitcoin and Breakfast Show, where we trade it and we don't gamble it. Peace out.